Greetings from the Montessori the Sagrada Familia, and welcome to the Elementary Department's first quarter report to the community.
The first quarter period of school year 2021-2022 is already finished, and for that, we would like to convey to you, our dearest stakeholders and partners in education, our sincerest appreciation for the meaningful and fruitful quarter that we have worked together as a team as we make the second year of online distance learning worthwhile for our dear elementary children.
We in MDSF believe that this pandemic should not be a reason for our learners not to receive the best services that they deserve. For the past quarter, we make sure that our students shine during virtual meetings by providing them with learner-centered learning experiences that will transcend from our computer screens to your homes. We have also provided them with various 21st century activities during their independent study time that will develop their higher order thinking skills.
For 9 weeks, our lower and upper grade school learners have created a lot of interesting, meaningful, and exciting activities anchored in real-life settings, both during their virtual meetings and independent study time. Here are some of the highlights of their engaging activities online and at home.
Just like last school year, our Fridays are allotted for non-academic student activities as well as strengthening our homeschool partnership with parents. For the first quarter, we have provided various activities to our students that will help them develop their total well-being through different wellness and club activities.
With the efforts of our Student Well-Being Officer, Sir Christian Valino, and our Guidance and Testing Officer, Ms. Ira Concepcion, our students were given the avenue to develop not just their minds and hands, but their hearts as well. Here are the highlights of the varying wellness activities for the first quarter period.
As part of the school's mission to prepare our students for the future, we in the elementary department gave them an avenue to hone and develop their innate talents and interests. For this school year, our students were able to join various school clubs of their choice. Here are some of the school year's club in the lower and upper grade school and some of their interesting and engaging activities for the months of August and September.
MDSF believes that homeschool partnership have a positive impact on students' motivation, engagement, behavior, and academic and social outcomes. Partnership is a much more complex endeavor than merely involvement or participation. Just like last school year, our teachers meet with parents every second Friday of the month to provide them with relevant updates and reminders. Agenda during the Advisors Reporting Day, or ARD, may include policies, highlights of the month, upcoming activities, and other school programs. Last summer break, our esteemed faculty devoted so much time in reviewing our old practices and planning for a better academic program for the future of this world, our Sagradan children. Similarly, we've also allotted time to think how these planned programs will be implemented by our teachers. Of course, it is only right and fitting that we have planned and implemented will be assessed and evaluated as well.
Regardless of the emergency situation that we are in, it is important to understand how well the students have learned and acquired the expected learning outcomes of their grade level. And one way to do so is by doing mini performance tasks. Mini tasks are scaffold activities that will help students do their final performance task for the semester. Here are some of the highlights of their quarter featuring their mini performance tasks of each grade level.
Unlike last school year, where our students present their PETAs every end of the quarter in a defense-like approach, this school year, culminating activity will be different. This time around, the culminating activity in the grade school department will be more of a celebration of the students' journey for the past 2 quarters. It will be done at the end of the second quarter. During the culminating program, your children will demonstrate their learning by doing some activities that will aim to give solutions to the problem that they have solved for 2 quarters.
And as part of our commitment to provide real-life learning experiences to your children and to help them accomplish their integrated performance task, last September 20 and 21, our elementary pupils underwent a series of activities arranged by our teachers, such as consultation with experts and one-on-one feedback session with their teachers. Take a look at what happened during the mid-semester PETA Consultation Days.
The school also celebrated the Buwan ng Wikang Pambansa 2021 with the theme Pilipino at mga wikang katutubo sa dekolonizasyon ng pag-iisip ng mga Pilipino. Activities such as poster making, poem writing, reciting a poem, and singing OPM songs were conducted during the whole month of August.
The celebration culminated with an awarding ceremony last August 27, 2021, where the winning performances of some students were also shown. Here are some of the highlights of our Buwan ng Wika celebration.
MDSF paves the way to becoming the learning hub for creativity and innovation by continuously improving its curricular programs. The Montessori Sagrada Familia has partnered with the Global Resource Assessment for Curriculum and Evaluation, or GRACE, to further improve its curriculum and instruction amidst the pandemic. Last September 3, 2021, grade 1 to 10 students took the Performance Assessment of Standards and Skills, or PAS, developed by GRACE, which covers the following subject areas: mathematics, English, and science. The said test consists of items derived from the Most Essential Learning Competencies, or MELCs 2020, prescribed by the Department of Education during the COVID-19 pandemic. The results of the said assessment will not be reflected in the child's academic standing or grades for the quarter. However, the data that will be collected from the child's test result will be used by the teachers to determine instructional intervention and strategies that will improve learning outcomes beyond the prescribed curriculum.
More so, the Montessori Sagrada Familia acknowledges the importance of exposing its students to rich and meaningful literature that will enable them to develop the love and passion for reading, deepen their imagination, and improve their emotional intelligence. Staying true to this belief, the school has continued its partnership with Scholastic Philippines in providing its students access to a wide range of virtual library collections via the Scholastic Learning Zone. During the months of August and September, our elementary learners have taken their Literacy Pro pre-test in the SLZ accounts. After taking the Lit Pro pre-test, your children can now enjoy the different features of SLZ, such as access to hundreds of engaging leveled ebooks across different interests and clickable vocabulary and read aloud features. They may also take book quizzes for their comprehension check and set and monitor their book goals and reading progress. We would like to encourage you, our dear parents, to allot a time for recreational reading per week in order for your children to deepen their vocabulary, comprehension, and creativity skills.
The importance of home and school collaboration is very critical in order for the children's education to be successful. Moreover, in this partnership, it is not just the students who benefit, but the parents and educators as well.
As part of the school's way to give accommodation and early intervention to students with academic concerns, the scholarship meeting with families continues this school year. Last school year's scholarship meetings were conducted at the end of every quarter, participated by the subject teachers. This meeting aims at discussing the progress and performance of the child who is having difficulty in some subject areas. For this school year, scholarship meeting will be held twice, one mid-quarter and one end of quarter. This step is taken to ensure that our families are well informed ahead of time regarding their child's performance in class. Last August 23 and 27, the mid-quarter scholarship meeting with families was conducted, while last October 4 to 8, the end of quarter scholarship meeting took place.
Parental support and involvement are contributory to the academic success of students. As such, it is important for educational institutions to establish and maintain partnerships with parents and family members in order for both the school and the home to arrive at practices and decisions that will further benefit the growth and development of the center of the learning process, our students. The appointment of parent representatives per homeroom or section is the school means of improving its information, dissemination, and soliciting participation and involvement among its parents. Last September 10, 2021, the first quarter meeting of parent representatives was held, and it was initiated by the school administrators. As we want to promote a strong partnership with you, our dear parents, another communication platform was launched this school year where you can inform us of your concerns. This is the Parent Concern Log. It is a Google form that you need to accomplish if ever you have concerns about your child's learning experiences.
Part of our educational institution's desire to further improve the programs and services that we offer each school year, we conduct quarterly surveys which will give us data on areas for improvement and modification. This data gathering tool will enable us to identify the areas that need modification. Because of this, we are asking for your full support and cooperation because your honest feedback will help us in gearing towards the realization of our school's mission, which is to provide your children with quality basic education. In fact, last September 17, 2021, we administered the first cycle of our Fly and Safe survey for parents and students. Through the feedback from our Sagradan families, we believe that we can make improvements for the betterment of our program. Here are the results of our Cycle 1 surveys. The shift from face-to-face classes to remote learning during the pandemic has demanded a great amount of training and education among private school teachers. In our past year's experience, given a very limited time for preparation, our teachers had to learn how to design and implement virtual learning experiences in order to continue with our educational services to our community. In the same way, the college students of today who are specializing in education must be further equipped and prepared as they undertake the entirely new teaching practices brought by the pandemic. In this regard, we are pleased to inform you that the MDSF has established external partnerships with Bulacan State University, Bustos Campus, and Baliwag Polytechnic College in the deployment of their pre-service teachers in fulfillment of their teaching internship program. The school has accommodated a number of students from our partner higher teacher educational institutions starting this October to January of next year. A part of the students' internship program is to attend the daily virtual meetings and observe the various online teaching strategies that are being implemented by our competent faculty members. Rest assured that the school's data privacy guidelines will strictly be followed and implemented by the student teachers.
Here in MDSF, quarterly releasing of report cards has been a practice for transparency and for monitoring purposes of your child's progress. You can view the SAT grades ahead of time in the parent portal by logging in using the credentials given to you by the school. Likewise, parent-teacher conferences are being held every end of the quarter. This is an opportune time for us to share the academic progress and growth of your child based on classroom observations and assessments. Each parent or guardian will be given an equal time to confer with your child's advisor. Aside from grades, a learning portfolio designed to acknowledge students' effort all throughout the quarter, containing the compilation of students' outputs, learning evidence, and the highlights of their entire quarter period will also be presented during parent-teacher conferences. In preparation for the SAT viewing of the Academic Progress Report on October 15, please secure your parent portal account. In case you can't remember your account, you can contact the MDSF official page for the ICT department to assist you.
The Sagrada Wellness Center has invited a speaker in support of the career education of our dear Sagradans. The activity entitled JUMPSTART Career Webinar aims to support students with their plans and aspirations for their future, help them encourage and develop an awareness and understanding of the three main areas of career planning, such as self-awareness, career exploration, and career management, and apply them to their stage of secondary education. Provide them an understanding that there is meaningful work by cooperating with others and contributing to nation building, and confront students with challenges in making practical preparations if they want to excel in their chosen careers. The JUMPSTART Career Webinars for grades 4 to 6 learners will happen on October 22, 2021 via Google Meet.
Integrative performance tasks are given to the students at the start of each quarter. Each expected product is designed with a set of criteria reflected in a rubric. All skill-building activities and assessment tools are designed towards the student's creation of his performance tasks and acquisition of expected performance standards. PETAS also aims to measure if a student can do or apply the standards for the quarter, which is based on a particular theme per grade level. Unlike last school year, where students present their PETAs in culminating activity every end of the quarter, this time around, they will do it at the end of the first semester. On November 22 to 24, your children will have their end of semester culminating activity. Some of these culminating activities are virtual family day, students-led webinar, virtual exhibit, and awareness campaign, to name a few. We look forward to seeing you on those important days.
As the COVID-19 vaccination continues to be mobilized in our local government and neighboring municipalities, we are hopeful that the physical school will reopen once it is safe for our learners to attend in-person classes. In the meantime, let us make the most of our Learning Continuity Program and continue with our partnership towards the academic learning of our dearest Sagradans. Thank you for watching, and may the Lord bless you all.